Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jake. It has been such a long time since I made a video. I don't even know where to start, honestly. It has been so crazy, all the things that have happened in the past month. 2020 has probably been like the worst year I have personally lived. It's just has been an eye-opening, crazy experience, and especially with the stuff that's going on in the news and the media and LGBT and Black Lives is just, there's so many things to really talk about. And I didn't for a while, not because I was ignorant and I didn't want to, just because I really felt like my voice wasn't needed at the time. I really wanted to encourage others to educate themselves and to listen to the voices of the Black community and really understand like their perspective and what's going on with them, instead of me talking about how I feel, so I did try to kind of send out links and videos on my personal page, and I did do a little bit of that on our page as well. But I was just really trying to sit back and educate myself as well, and take liability and responsibility in the things that I have said or done or joked around about or whatever it may be, and just trying to really reevaluate my own thoughts and my perspectives on things, my biases. And I really hope that as a society and as a world, actually, that we can just really just come together and continue to push forward and continue to love and accept one another and continue to just do better. Honestly, that's all I can really ask for, is just to do better and to continue to educate ourselves and educate others, and really, don't let someone's ignorance necessarily define them, and to give them that chance of opening their eyes and allowing people to take the path that we see as the better path, or a more eye-opening path. You know what I mean? Like, obviously some people are kind of closed-minded, but they just are closed-minded because they're uneducated and they just don't know. So it's really our job to try to help others, and hopefully they will take that help. And if they don't, then I guess just leave them behind, because they're not going to be with us when we push forward and to succeed in having acceptance and human rights for everybody. So that is my little speech about that. I actually made this video because I'm thinking of stopping testosterone, as that's what the title suggests. A couple things, I guess, that I should talk about why I'm stopping it. Really, it has nothing to do with the testosterone in general, or the hormones in general, or anything like that. It just kind of has to do with me personally. I feel like I don't really need it. I'm 5 years on testosterone. I'll be 6 years in February 10th, or on February 10th. And I just kind of feel like all of the changes that were going to happen to my body has already happened to my body. And other than really my fat distribution, nothing else should revert back. I think I've been on testosterone long enough that obviously my voice will stay the same, my hair will stay the same, and all the other kind of chemical changes. I'm not really sure exactly what will happen if and when I do start to come off of it, because I don't think you can just stop. I think I have to like slowly come off. I don't really know how this is going to work. But yeah, I just kind of feel like maybe the way that my body reacts to gaining muscle mass will be a lot obviously different. I did notice when I started testosterone, my skin became thinner and my muscles were more harder, I guess. Like, I'm still kind of like a little squishy, but you know what I mean? Like, female bodies are very soft and to the touch, like when you touch their forearms and stuff like that. But for trans men, you can really tell, like, on our skin, that we're developing muscle differently. I don't really know. It's weird. Bodies do cool things. But yeah, I think that's kind of like the only thing that would really revert back to being more feminine than what I am now if I actually stop. And the reasons, like I said before, that I want to stop testosterone is just kind of personal reasons. I don't feel like I'm benefiting from it anymore. I feel like my body has completely done all the changes that I need to change. I'm kind of noticed as well that I'm starting to develop hair in places that I don't want hair, and I don't know if that's going to continue to happen as I stay on testosterone longer. I've noticed now that I'm 5 years on T, I actually started to get like I think I mentioned in another video before, I'm starting to get like little patches of hair on my shoulders. And like I didn't have that for 4 years while being on testosterone. Once I hit fifth, I started to kind of sprout like little weird hairs, you know, like I don't want that. And I don't have a hairy back, but like I'm getting patches of like black baby hairs. They're not like wiry or anything like that, like my facial hair, but they're like soft, black hairs, and like they're patches, and like I just don't want that. I kind of also noticed as well that my hair is starting to thin out. I did just have a shower, so like my hair is wet and I can't really show you how accurate it's kind of thinning out. I am starting to take collagen. I've taken that for about a month in like a week, and I've noticed that my hair actually has not grown back, but it's become less thinned, I guess. When I pull up my hair, I don't see through it as much as what I used to about a month ago. So like if you guys are feeling like your hair is starting to thin out or balding or whatever, I honestly would suggest it. I'll link it down in the bio so then you guys have access to it. It's only like $25. I believe it's American, so for me, with taxes and shipping, I think it came to like $35. So it's really not that bad. But yeah, I would suggest doing that. Other changes really that I don't necessarily like, I would probably say the whole behavior, as in like anger and my emotions. I'm not really sure, like I've said before, that I have borderline personality disorder, and a lot of us struggle with anger and having outbursts and feeling very radical emotions. So having that and then testosterone kind of almost like amplifies it, I guess, in a sense. And I really just don't want to be in that state anymore. Not that I'm always angry and I'm having all these outbursts. It's not like that. It's just kind of like I feel very out of touch sometimes with my emotions. I have a really hard time labeling them. Again, like I said, I don't know if that's BPD or if that's the testosterone, or if it's the testosterone that's amplifying it, or what's kind of going on. I am going to talk to my doctor about it and just kind of see like really the pros and cons of staying on testosterone and going off of it, because at this point right now, like I said, I'm 5 years, my body has changed. I think the way that it's going to change, I don't think I'm going to have any more physical changes, so I don't know what else testosterone is benefiting me for. You know, if you guys are just starting testosterone, they say within, I think, the 3 to 6 month mark, you start to see changes. From a year to 2, it's like voice, more hair, and then 3 to 5 is about like your max kind of changes, like your voice will stop to drop, your hair production is just kind of like how it's going to be, and that's about it. So I'm pretty sure like the 5th year mark is really all that you're ever going to see once you get there. And I haven't really noticed any other changes other than the whole hair patches on the back and shoulders, and like I don't want that. So if testosterone is not going to continue to benefit me in any way, then I just don't need to really be on it. But again, I don't want my body to revert back to the way females gain fat. Again, I mentioned that in the beginning of the video. So women, they normally tend to gain weight around their hips area, and men gain it in their stomach. I noticed that immediately when I started testosterone, my fat in my hips and my thighs started to shrink, and I started to get more of a Kermit the Frog body and have a little bit of a belly down here. So yeah, I think, you know, I'll just have to keep working out and running and doing all my healthy exercises that I do to make sure that I don't, I guess, start to have that body. But yeah, that's kind of why I want to go off testosterone. It's nothing like, it's not like it's doing any negative effects to me or anything like that. It's just things that I don't want other than like the hairs. It's no big deal. So yeah, it's kind of like what my video is about. And if you guys have started testosterone and stopped testosterone, let me know down in the comments below like how that's benefited you or not benefited you, and how you kind of went about that. I live in Ontario, Canada, so I'm not sure if like my doctors would be different or anything like that. I don't know, but I will have to get it sorted out and checked up on. So yeah, I will keep you guys posted in my decision what I'm going to do. All right, thanks guys, stay humble.